It didn't even say wee wee. Hey Garden Maters, welcome to Corner Homestead. So I am finally back in this kitchen to cook dinner. And it's been a while. It has been a while since I've even fixed anything. We've been so busy working on the chicken yard, been busy doing dehydrating, a little bit of canning, and no offense, I am sick of sandwiches, so it is time to fix something good to eat. At least I hope this is going to be good. I've never made this before. I saw it done and it looked really, really good. I'm going to put just a little bit of variation on it because I think I can improve the original recipe that I saw, but I'm going to try it and see just how good it's going to be. So what am I making? It is called French chicken. Sounds really good. Really doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients. And that is my kind of recipe, when you don't have to go out and buy anything special, anything high dollar. You know, you want to cook on the cheap. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the French chicken. And the only variation I'm going to put onto it is what I'm going to add to it. Because they eat, when I saw this, they ate it just the way it was. Nothing with it. But I think it's going to taste better if I make a little bit of rice and a vegetable to go along with it. But let's get started and make our French chicken. Okay, so the first thing we need, of course, is our chicken. They want you to use boneless, skinless chicken. I guess you could use chicken tenders if you wanted. I'm just going to use some chicken breasts. I have 3 of them in this package. So I'm going to go ahead and dice them up because that is our first thing to do. Dice the chicken. I'm sorry. Yucky chicken juice snot. Gotta clean that all up real good. So now we need 4 eggs. I'm gonna just crack them right into our bowl. As I always say, make it your own, and I have to do that today. My sour cream that I thought was still okay is not. So the recipe calls for 1 cup of sour cream. In its place, I'm going to put in 1 cup of vanilla Greek yogurt. It's the only thing I have on hand, and I think it's going to be okay. At least I hope so. So, Greek yogurt it is. Okay, so into our bowl is our 1 cup of Greek yogurt. And like I said, if you have sour cream, that is what it originally calls for. I wish I had it. I thought I had it until I pulled it out of my refrigerator, and when I opened it, trust me, you don't want to eat it. Want to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and I'm not measuring it, a little bit of paprika. I'm just putting in about a teaspoon of everything, and I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon I'm putting in of chicken seasoning, just because I think it's going to make it taste better. So you want to mix it really well. So now our next ingredient is mozzarella cheese. Now I did not see where it said how much to put in. So I am guessing at least 1 cup or more. I'm not going to measure because I really don't know what it said to put in. Looks good to me. Okay, and now we start assembling. But first, we want to slice up 1 onion. So we want to spray our pan a little. Even though it's glass, I still want to spray it. We're going to put in our diced chicken. We're going to take our egg and cheese mixture. Some just think it's a breakfast. And we take our onion slices. We place them on top. I gotta say, I don't know about this one. I'm saying it now, I don't know. Don't know how it's gonna be. How well it's gonna taste. I just don't know. Okay, now, right here is where you would put on sliced tomatoes on top of the sliced onions. I don't have a tomato in this house, can you believe it? But I have my canned tomatoes, my canned whole tomatoes. So that's what I'm going to use because they're just as good. Make it your own. I'm just going to take some of the canned tomatoes. I'm going to break them up a little bit because they're really big. Just going to layer it on top. And then on top of this, I'm going to add a little bit of the Pecorino Romano. It requires you to put on Parmesan cheese. I don't have Parmesan, so that's why I'm going to use the Pecorino Romano. Just as good, if not better. Cheeses are going to totally be up to you. I'm not going to measure it, just going to sprinkle on a good amount. And then actually, I'm going to put just a tiny bit of mozzarella on top of this. Whoop, gonna cover it. And there we go. Okay, now this goes into the oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes at least. Take the tinfoil off at that time and check it. If you want a little brown, keep the tinfoil off, bake for another 5 minutes. Okay, so it's done, but I gotta tell you, it doesn't look very appetizing. It doesn't look all that great. I don't know. It smells pretty good, but it doesn't really look all that great. So, I did make rice with it, just in case. The egg part, because of the cheese and the sour cream or yogurt, whatever you decide to use, made it very, very fluffy. So, it doesn't even look like eggs. It looks more like, I don't know, a custard or something. It's really strange. Okay, so, how's it gonna taste? I got a little bit of everything. Let's see. Well, it's not bad, but it tastes like it's missing something. It really tastes like it's missing something, but I don't know what. But yeah, I think there are ways to improve on it, definitely. So like I say, it's definitely not bad at all, but there are definitely ways to improve on it. I thought by adding extra seasonings, it would be enough. It still tastes like it's missing something, and I can't put my finger on it what it is just now. So my best advice is, if it looks good to you, try it. Please try it. Maybe there are something that you know that you can improve upon it to make it taste just a little bit better. Well, like I said, it's really not bad. And I think it tastes better over the rice. I had a little bit of rice with it too, and I just think it tastes a little bit, definitely tastes better over the rice. Now, there is one other variation I saw of this when they made it. And I think if I make this next time, I'm going to go with that variation where you take sliced potatoes and you put it on the bottom of the baking dish first. Then you put paprika over top of the potatoes, and then you put on your chicken, your egg mixture, etc., etc. That I think would be really, really good because the potatoes would taste better in the dish than it would to put the dish over the rice. But either way, like I say, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. A little extra seasoning. It definitely needs a little more pepper. Maybe a little more salt. I think that could actually be all that's missing from it. But like I always say, make it your own. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Love to have you as part of the community. Love to watch the Garden Maters grow. So until next time, I love y'all. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. I don't know why they call it French chicken. It didn't say bon appetit. It didn't even say oui oui. I love my French Garden Maters.